Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is related to beta rays and gamma rays. What is actually a beta ray? What is actually a beta particle? A beta particle is simply fast moving, fast moving electron. As we can write it down like this. If this electron here it is charge is -1 and it doesn't have any kind of mass number because mass number is for protons and neutrons. For electron we don't have a mass number. So beta particle is fast moving electron. Actually beta decay or beta rays, we are having two decays. One is called as the beta plus decay, another is called as beta minus decay. And beta plus decay, which is called as inverse beta decay, and beta minus decay, which is called as simply, once you will be asked beta decay, they are asking about beta minus decay. So we're having two decays in the beta decay. First, let me remind you beta minus decay. What is beta minus decay? If you are having a nucleus of Z as atomic number, A as mass number, what happens to it once it goes under beta decay? Now which one? Beta minus. Once you have to remember beta minus, just remember there is evolution of electron and there is evolution of antineutrino. Antineutrino is a massless particle, it is a chargeless particle, it is evolved only to conserve momentum and energy, and it doesn't have any charge, it doesn't have any mass, it is only evolved to conserve energy and momentum during decay process. It is called as antineutrino. And this is the electron. And now what happens to this? What happens actually beta minus process? In beta minus process, there is splitting of a neutron. A neutron gets splitted. Once a neutron gets splitted, it gets splitted into what? It gets splitted into a proton. Once it gets splitted into a proton, then X doesn't remain as X, it changes into Y. And there is increase in its proton number, because here in this very X, once this very X nuclei gets involved into beta minus decay, there the neutron gets splitted into a proton. Once I will say proton, so if it is 10 it will be 11, if it is 12 it will be 13, but A will remain as A, because no doubt there is increase in the proton but there is decrease in a neutron, because in A we are having proton as well as neutron. So this is the process. This process is known as beta minus decay. Simply in beta minus decay, a neutron a neutron is converted into a proton and electron. You have to remember this happens in case of what? In case of beta minus decay, or simply once you will be asked beta decay, simply beta decay, we are telling you beta minus decay. Then there is another decay which is called beta plus decay. Beta plus decay, or it is also known as inverse beta decay. Inverse beta decay. What happens in this very beta plus decay? Again we are having a nuclei of Z as atomic number, A as mass number. Now once it gets converted into beta plus, listen, once it was here beta minus, logic beta minus, it is electron. Once it is beta plus, you have to place here a positron. What is positron? Positron is the antiparticle of electron. प्लस यहाँ पे न्यूट्रिनो आ जाएगा. न्यूट्रिनो, this is positron. And what happens actually in this very process, a proton is converted. Once you have to say proton, then it will be y, some y. If it is 10, it will be 10 minus 1 now. It will be z minus 1, and it will be again a the same mass number. Same process happens. Positron, it is some different nuclei, and it's neutrino. If you are going to say charge conservation, that is there. This minus 1 and plus 1 cancels, it is z. This plus 1 and minus 1 cancels, it is z. So there is charge conservation in beta minus decay or in alpha decay. So in this very case, a proton is converted into an positron. In this very process, it is converted into a positron and neutron. This we have to remember. Now we are having the properties of what? Properties of beta particle. Number one property is a beta particle is nothing but simply a fast moving electron having negative charge equal to the charge of electron. So beta particle has charge equal to charge of electron. Number second property, their rest mass of beta particle is equal to mass of electron. And their velocities are about 2.97 into 10 raised power 8 meter per second. Velocity. They move with a velocity of 2. Nearly with the speed of light, 2.97 into 10 raised power 8 meter per second. Beta particle has charge equal to the charge of electron. Rest mass of beta particle is equal to the mass of electron, and their velocity, they are moving with a velocity of nearly with the speed of light. And another number of properties, that as they are charged particles, so they are deflected by electric and magnetic fields. Their ionizing power is less than alpha particles. But their penetrating power is more than alpha particles. Why their ionizing power is? Because they are very light particles, so their ionizing power is very less. For ionizing power, you should have a heavy particle which is going to take away the electron. So their ionizing power is less because they are very light particles, but their penetrating power is more. Why their penetrating power is more? Being light, they can penetrate very deep into the matter. So their penetrating power is more than that of the alpha part, and morely they can cause fluorescence. They can produce fluorescence in certain certain materials. So this is all for today. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.